Hello and welcome again to the Hills to Hawkesbury News Roundup. I'm Josh and I'll be taking you through what's been happening in our region in the last week. So without further ado, let's get started. Greens Road in Lower Portland is finally reopened after being heavily damaged in the floods of 2021 and 2022. The $17 million project was a challenging 2-year process that aimed to both rebuild and reinforce the road in the event of future floods. The road surface was replaced and its structure was stabilized 8 meters deep into the riverbank, and drainage was also improved. The ribbon cutting for the road happened last Sunday at 11 a.m. and was attended by federal member Susan Templeman, state member Robin Preston, Hawkesbury Mayor Sarah McMahon, and several Hawkesbury councillors. Sarah McMahon expressed relief that the road was completed in such an outstanding way, Robin Preston expressed her gratitude to the engineers, and Susan Templeman praised the efforts of the community in their part for the road's rebuilding. The works to connect Moralia and the Gables by extending Jean-Peter Road has been completed ahead of schedule, allowing emergency services and residents much easier access between the two suburbs. The road was linked thanks to a $15 million infrastructure project that's a part of Westinvest funding. The project will continue to develop the area, transforming the previous equestrian site Horse World into a recreational centre. This will either be a complex with up to 17 courts or 2 full-size playing fields. A further $500,000 will be allocated to the upgrading of flood warning infrastructure. Local parents are celebrating the opening of the latest Rainbow Club in Hawkesbury's Oasis Fitness and Aquatic Centre at South Windsor, which offers personalised swimming lessons for children with disabilities. It joins a list of other Rainbow Clubs operating in the Ponds, Castle Hill, Seven Hills, Norwest and Cherrybrook, with plans to open another club in Borkham Hills later this year. Alyssa Bennett was one of many parents who welcomed the introduction of the club, whose son Aidan loved his first experience there, saying that after the first lesson she would recommend the club to families in similar positions. On Thursday the 20th of July, the India Club and the Community Foundation of Northwestern Sydney collaborated to host a debate on the Voice to Parliament referendum. 3 speakers spoke for the Yes and No campaigns, highly engaging over 100 people in attendance with passionately delivered speeches. Andrew Charlton, Shireen Morris and Sean Gordon spoke for the Yes campaign, while Alex Hawke, Mark Hodges and Warren Mundine shared their arguments for the No case. To read our summary, pick up our latest issue, or to watch the full debate, head to India Club's Facebook page. New C-130J Hercules aircraft are headed to the Royal Australian Air Force Base in Richmond thanks to the Albanese Labor government, with 20 new planes to be operated and maintained right out of the Hawkesbury. The planes, valued at $9.8 billion, will replace the current fleet of 12 Hercules planes that were purchased in 1999. Susan Templeman expressed pride for such a vital part of Australia's Defence Force continuing to find its home in the Hawkesbury, considering that the Hercules have been involved in most major defence operations since their introduction. It's expected that the first new Hercules will be delivered in late 2027. A report by InfoTrack found that Hills and Hawkesbury suburbs are the most popular locations in New South Wales for first-time home buyers in the last financial quarter, according to a report released on the 12th of July. 2765, which covers 13 suburbs, was the most popular postcode this quarter. Meanwhile, 2155, which covers Rouse Hill, Kellyville and Castle Hill, was knocked out of first place into second. The report also found that over half of all properties sold were in the $500,000 to $1 million price bracket, and 67% of properties are owned by their occupants. Now, let's talk about some events happening in the local area. The Pavilion Theatre's latest production, In the Next Room or The Vibrator Play, is now in season, an insightful rom-com set in 1880s New York. It's shaping up to be a great show, but be advised, the play contains adult themes. Head to Wheelie Park in the Gables on Sunday the 30th to help plant 4,500 trees for National Tree Day and talk to your fellow community members. While the FIFA Women's World Cup is on, you can catch the games at Rouse Hill Town Centre to support the Matildas while they play for the world title. Their next game is on Monday the 31st at 8 p.m, and there'll be pop-ups and dining offers there to celebrate. The Winter Sleep Out is next weekend on Saturday the 5th of August, raising money for those experiencing homelessness, domestic violence and financial hardship by coming together as a community to highlight the struggles of those doing it tough. Also next weekend is the Free to Enter Hawkesbury Fest on August 6th, which will be hosting a wide range of local groups and businesses that's sure to provide a great day to all who attend. And that does it for this week's News Roundup. Have a great week and we'll see you next time. This is Josh, signing off.